Right, here we are. Part 2. Part dos. And don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you going to do?
I can't remember who it was. Part 2. Here we are.
Yeah.
So,
What are we doing?
part 2 of the questions. One of the questions was, what sunglasses I have.
Hang on, before we go on, what we're supposed to do... But
don't forget. Look, if you're new to the channel...
Absolutely.
Hit subscribe.
It's down there.
Oh, sorry, down here.
And then if you haven't already done that...
Ding-a-ling.
Well, the ding-a-ling's beside it.
afterwards.
The ding-a-ling's beside it, so you've got
Right.
to push subscribe, then the ding-a-ling.
So if you're new, welcome.
Thank you. And if you are a previous subscriber, great. Push the the bell button. You'll get notifications every time we do anything. Live videos as well. They'll pop up, supposedly.
Beautiful.
Cool. Now, straight back to the questions. Good,
So,
go.
one of the questions was, I can't remember if you got it on your phone, someone asked me what sunglasses I had on yesterday.
Sonny's, Steve Lander. Cool. That was the next question. Look at you, Richo.
He's all over this.
All right, let's ask the question
okay,
first. Steve Lander.
So
I think you guys should do a proper podcast type sort of thing of the style of Joe Rogan and spend an hour talking random stuff like movies and other popular culture. That's what it's about, I believe,
Yeah.
with guests, and golf is sort of a part of that. Thank you. I think in the part 1 we spoke about that a little bit. But yes, I do agree. That's what I see, slightly golf related, two ordinary blokes. Literally what we do off camera. You should have heard the idiot in between. He doesn't shut up. He goes off. Maybe have guests on, or if you do live ones, get viewers to interact. I reckon it'll be a bits and botherer.
Yep.
A live one would be great, and that's why I enjoy doing the live ones, either at home or with us. It'd be good. Set it up and off we go. Interact with you. I nearly played with you guys a couple of years back while I was over there, and I'd love to have a beer and a chat with you guys. Would have been good if you did, Steve, but again, things didn't work out. I know you went to South Australia, and that was great, and when you come up here, didn't have time. That sucks, but mate, one day?
Yep.
One day. And then also, what sunnies does Richo have on there? They're right up my street. What street is that?
Cool Street.
Of course you would say that.
Cool Town.
Cool town, baby. Population
I got these
2.
from the surf
you
shop. They're called
you and Steve.
Live.
Are they biodegradable?
No.
Are they vegan?
So. No.
Man, I'm glad.
No. Live.
Live or live?
Live. Whichever one you want.
Cool, you can choose. What are you doing?
I'm going home. That's it.
Man, I feel naked actually. No, I feel so poor having the Raw Melbourne, whatever, Raw Flying Doctors.
So no, got them from me.
Who's this?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yep,
There you go.
yep.
Sorry, I don't follow football.
Cristiano gave it to me.
You do have the body of Cristiano Ronaldo, don't you?
Yep, we party a bit together.
Okay, cool. So you got live or live, whatever you want to call it.
So I got these from the surf shop.
So before you go on with that, see what I have. So I like colognes, right? Anyway, either way, the Yves Saint Laurent make a cologne called Y. So they make it Y. It's Y, and then they come up with a flanker called Y.
Why?
And then whatever the name of those are. Y Live.
Live.
That's a pretty strange cologne, isn't it? Or a pretty strange name for something. Y Live.
Well, I got these ones.
I think it's Y Live, but that's okay. Go on. What are they?
Well, made out of recycled bottles. Because I'm looking after the environment. Guys,
Give us the live ones.
mate.
Yeah,
look how light these
put your
ones
glasses
are.
on. We could be the new Blues Brothers.
These ones are so light. Can't quite get used to them.
All right, we'll swap those ones over then here because you like them. Give us a feel of these.
You feel how light they are?
Yeah,
Recycled bottles, mate.
plastic.
Do you?
Don't like them, mate.
Nah, they're bloody good.
Don't like them at all.
I'm helping save the planet.
You are. You're the eco warrior. Environmentally friendly.
One bottle at a time.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Richo's gonna take pollution down to 0.
Yeah.
That's about what it was. You did look like the bloody Captain Planet. When these powers combine, you are Captain Planet.
So, yeah, good glasses. Bloody
Yes.
light. But the other one's good. Yeah, from surf shop. Just.
There you go. Live, live, whatever you want to call it. Well done. Richo, saving the planet. You want to say that one? Question. Thanks, Steve. Chongo Boy McCall. Chongo Boy McCall. I don't know. It's a terrible accent. I don't even know what it was. No. My daughter and her husband are back from Oz yesterday. Royal Caribbean cruise from Sydney to NZ. I think it was Sydney, but I tend to zone out when my wife and Lassie started yapping. Well done.
I listen to every word.
I know you do, because you're a fantastic husband, aren't you, mate? I'm not saying you're not, Chongo, but maybe you are. I don't know. Somewhat. But no, I zone out too, mate. I'm with you. I forgot something that happened in 5 hours' time, I was told. He goes, what are we doing? I was told. I said, I'd made plans in 5 hours. Always fancied a holiday to Oz, but my wife says it's too far. We went to Singapore this year, told her it's only another 3-hour flight to Darwin. For sake. Lol. Maybe one day. Grew up watching Skippy.
Oh, Skippy. Love Skippy.
Is that Boney the Aboriginal Detective, or Bonnie the Aboriginal Detective, Boney, and the film Stormboy?
Stormboy, great movie. Both versions. So the original version's very good, and the latest version was very impressed with. I love Stormboy. Great. You know, it's a good story.
It is a good story. A good story.
Jeff Rush is in the latest one. And what's his name? The dude that's been in a few movies. Joe Courtney.
Joe Courtney.
Yeah, it was very good. I like him.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yep.
But no, you should come to Australia. But in saying that, we should come to Scotland.
Yep. If you want to catch up with Skippy, I've got him on my clubs.
And if not, go just type in kangaroos on YouTube, and there'll be kangaroos chasing people and kicking people.
I love him so much I couldn't let go of him.
Skippy. Hang on. I'll get that right there for you. Look at old Skippy. Absolutely copping a workout on Richo's golf clubs.
Yep.
You do love a good Skippy.
Yeah, no, I love kangaroos.
Every time he...
Yep. No, I love kangaroos. Kangaroos, great animal.
Great, iconic Australian rat.
Yep.
Something about kangaroos can only go forward? Is that emus? Emus and kangaroos can only go forward? That's why they're on the coat of arms for Australia? Australia moving forward.
Sounds good. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, if they rock back on their tail and get it out of there.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. So
they can't move backwards, but they can certainly
get on their tail. The other thing you need to know about kangaroos is that if they rock back on their tail, they're ready to pounce.
Or if they're chasing you, probably
so they tend to rock back on their tail and they kick you with their legs. So not little ones out the front.
They get the tie clinch going on. They get a bit of a tie clinch going on under there. And they smack you with their bloody their big long.
Generally,
feet.
most of them are right. If you ever go to any of the zoos and parks here, they're all very calm and they get fed.
Usually pretty placid.
Yeah, they're very placid.
Usually pretty placid.
Very rare that you'll get one of those.
Thank you, Chongo.
Even the emus, they're a bit intimidating because they're so big.
They are. They can be nasty, like cassowaries. Watch out for them.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about the cassowary, I reckon, than the emu.
Same family,
but even
I think.
the same thing, you know, the koala bears can go off a bit.
They're not a bear. How much can a koala bear?
Jesus.
They're not a bear, mate.
Of course they are. Otherwise it'd be called a koala lion.
That's what they call a koala.
But they got really sharp claws, like
they are.
They can be pretty
if they want to, they go off. Yeah, watch out, the old koala.
Yeah, I thought that was just you snoring.
That's about right. Just ask the boss. Jerry Manley. Thanks, Chongo.
Go, Jerry.
Jerry. Hi, guys. Hope you enjoyed your coffee. Yep. We did. And we just enjoyed coffees before also from the old Big... where am I going? Big Bad Wolf. Very, very good. It was good. We just had another coffee. Hope you enjoyed the coffee. I have just bought a new Wilson golf bag. I've got a Wilson golf bag too. Did we just become best friends, Jerry?
You could be brothers.
That's what I'm saying, stepbrothers. That's where that comes from. If anybody understood, did we just become best friends? It's great. Yes.
No, Wilson always made good stuff.
Correct. Have you guys done a vlog on the latest bags available? No, it's sort of this so much shit that we could do. It's just we don't have time to do it really together. Because I don't like doing stuff by myself. Like once in a while,
Do
do
I
live stuff. I'd like Richard to do a live thing by himself. You want to do that?
I have
You
seen,
should do that.
yeah, I have seen some stuff about
Get the camera
bags.
out, turn it on, live, done.
I suppose the thing is, where do you start?
That's
Right?
true.
So you got those people who go, I only have a staff bag. Right? And then you got the other people who go, no, well, I prefer a cart bag. I prefer a stand bag. It's, I think it's what suits you. And then, of course, it's
Well,
just
what
your,
suits you? Like I always say,
it's just your preference.
are you
and
ever
after
going
that.
to carry your golf bag? And if your answer is no, don't bother with a stand bag.
We got them.
Yeah, I carry my bag.
What, from the car?
No,
I think
like
the advantage with us with the stand
around
bag,
Boogle had to do it. It was good. It was easy. You know what I mean?
I think the advantage with us with the stand bag is that when we go and do stuff, like say at the driving
Yeah, that's
range, especially at night if the ground's a bit wet, then you're not lying your bag on the ground.
That's right.
Right, because otherwise it tend to blow over and stuff like that. But I think it's just such a personal preference, and then of course it's just how it's set out, and you know, because you pick up those bags sometimes and the way the top's set out, you go, no, I don't like it.
Flogs. Yours is good. Your pink hoof is good.
The same thing with you. You don't like the individual.
I cannot stand 14-way dividers.
Yep.
Cannot. 5 or 6 dividers for me.
So you know that if we went right, let's review this one, you go, yeah, don't like it.
Nah, don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it's a stand bag or
It depends how
cart
much
bag.
stuff that you take. Like here, certainly in Brisbane, we don't necessarily need massive big pockets because we don't tend to take, 15 jumpers and rain gear and all sorts of stuff. So I think it depends on where you are, what you do, whether you're riding a cart all the time, whether you have it on a buggy. If you're going to do a pull buggy all the time, probably better off with something that doesn't have the legs.
That's right. And that's what I'm saying. If you're going to carry a bag once, get it. If you're not,
Yep.
don't.
Yep.
Just because it's such a pain in the ass to have the legs on other things.
But yeah, very much of a personal sort of choice. But we've done.
If you want to know, mine's a Wilson Staff Nexus 3 bag. Like it because of the frame. Very sturdy. In the handle, it's basically piping around the top, down the back of it, a little tiny bit of a frame in the base. It's rock solid. That's mate. I like
I
it.
am a bit of a bag nut. I've had quite a number of bags.
You've had damn sight more than me, same as you
Yeah.
do have hats. Mate, you are a proper lunatic.
hats and bags, golf clubs. I don't.
There's more than just those hats over there, right?
Yeah.
Look-
Oh, there's shitloads more than that.
I'm just going to quickly film it from here. Do you mind? Film my face here, like you said. So if I go over there, you'll see popping up what I am seeing right now. There you go.
See that
There.
green box there? It's full of hats too.
The thing just shit itself.
So see the green box?
So there's some hats right there, and what, that green box there?
Yeah.
There's more hats in there.
There's more hats in there.
There's some hats. What do we got here? We've got. There's another hat there, which you can see right there. Isn't that weird? Is that breaking
Look
the third
straight
wall?
through. There's a whole heap of Aussie Golf Review ones
Where?
up on the wall.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, straight up there. Yep. There's a whole heap of them up there. So there you go. Richo loves hats.
Yeah, hats, bags. I've got a couple. I gave quite a few bags away, so I don't have a lot anymore.
Yeah.
I've still got Doris.
You do have Doris.
Yep. But it's the same thing. Do you know what? If it doesn't have legs on it, but because probably Doris has got no legs. But
I heard that about you.
the pockets are really good on it. It sits on a pull buggy really well, or the back of a cart really
Doris had
well.
a big night last
You
night.
know what,
She's
it's-
legless.
Yeah, she's legless. But it's great, man.
Yeah.
Not the greatest of colours, but
No.
it's bag. It just has to.
Serves a purpose, right?
Yeah, you get some bags and you go, oh, that's not a bad bag, and you pull it out and you go, oh god, the pockets are shit. Like, it's just what suits you.
So if you don't know, this is part 2. So go check out part 1.
Yep.
This is going to be after the Ashgrove vlog. So if you haven't seen it, so you'll see part 1 beforehand.
Yep.
This will be after. So go back there.
But enjoy the bag. Good bags.
Definitely enjoy the bag. The bag
Yep.
is very, very good. Sean Egan, boys.
Yes, sir.
Boys, love your work. Thank you, Sean. Love your work for the comments too. Question without notice. If Richo was to be a superhero, he could be, who would it be and why? I personally think Richo would be Birdman. Watch your vlogs, boys. Richo's obsessed with birds. Cheers.
Birdman's one
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it.
My God, are you serious?
Yeah, no, I
Mate,
didn't watch it.
it blew me away. Now, do I think it was a good movie? Yeah, it was a fine movie. It, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, you didn't see it. It was done like it was a single shot.
Yeah,
Like it was like it was following every, like there was no cuts. And again, I could be wrong, but it seemed like there was no cuts. If not, there was minimal cuts. Bang.
maybe I'd be Bruce Willis out of Unbreakable.
Don't you mean Gary Sweet from?
No, Bruce Willis out of Unbreakable.
What was his name?
Can't remember.
So you had Glass.
There was Glass. There was
So that was Glass in it.
yeah. And the other dude was
How good's Google? What was Bruce Willis's character's name from the movie Unbreakable?
Let's take a look.
David Dunn.
David Dunn.
There you go. Eli Price was Glass, and
what
then
was the other one?
the Beast.
Splinter. What's his name?
Splinter, Master Splinter.
No, well, the third one.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it?
What was the other one?
Wasn't it called? Hang on, let's go. We'll go here.
What's it?
According to Wikipedia, David Dunn is a fictional character and protagonist in M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable
Shyamalan.
film series,
She got it
portrayed
wrong.
by American actor Bruce Willis.
Done as a security guard, superhuman abilities.
Yep.
Eli Price, who was played by Samuel L. Jackson, he set up a couple of things for him.
Glass. What was the second one?
Well, it wasn't the second one.
No,
it was
there
just so you had the movie where you had Split.
Split.
So you had
Yeah,
Split,
that's what I was thinking of.
which was
Splinter. I was thinking of Splinter.
Do you think of the Teenage
No.
Mutant Ninja Turtles? So you had Split with what's his name? Kevin. Is it Kevin? Damn it! It's going to do my head in. James McAvoy, who was Xavier. You had Split, and then you had him in what was the other one? That's going to do my head in. Go across, please. Glass. Yeah, the movie was called Glass.
Glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the third one.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'd be maybe the superhero out of Brightburn.
If you haven't seen Brightburn, go check it out. Very, very good movie. Supposedly there's going to be a Brightburn too.
Is he?
Oh, mate, I can't wait if that's the case.
Oh, because he'd be a little bit older.
Yep.
Oh, he'd be really good.
Is there anything left? That's that's what I'm worried about.
There won't be much left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brilliant movie. It went in the direction I thought or was told, but like it was brilliant,
Right.
and the ending was brilliant.
Just different.
Correct. Just different.
Yep.
Just different. I believe that there's a cologne fragrance. Thanks for the question. So who are you going to be as a superhero? Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Thor. You like Thor. I mean, is that yeah, it's a superhero.
I always liked Iron Man. He was pretty good.
Oh, jeez, you're boring. Matt Curley. It's a pretty personal question, really. Hey Al, how's Matt Keenan going down at Gainsborough? Didn't get to see Mr. Matt Curley. Didn't get to see Matt Curley. At Gainsborough yesterday. I think Joel's down there as well. I think Joel miss.
Yeah, he's done some coaching and stuff there.
So no, we didn't get to see anybody yesterday. We saw David in the shop. We saw Zach in the afternoon. Andrew as well.
Just say your L's come and they take off.
That's true.
Right?
Everybody's got to disappear. I'll quickly check if we've got any other questions. That was the last question I had there. Oh, there's some here. Sorry, Richo, for the camera quality. It was basically about Richo's swing. It's a toss-up between Donald Trump, Charles Barkley, and Richo for #1 worst swing. From Taylor B.
Don
More of
goes
his
all right.
Yeah, Don swings all right. Charles Barkley's having a
They
fit.
reckon good win percentage.
Well, I heard Kim Jong-un was better.
Yeah. Well, didn't he get 18 hole-in-ones?
I think it was 18.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Or he had 17. No, I think we've been serious. I think he shot 22 or something like that. Like being serious, 22.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Better than me.
I'd be pretty stoked.
Ted Knight moving to Brisbane next February. Have been watching your entire back catalogue and learning the course. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ted.
Yep.
Richo's swing is unique, but doesn't always go straight. A question, has he ever thought about changing it? It's like asking John Daly, did you ever think about changing your swing?
It's like asking Superman to
Take all his
change his
undies.
parties, change his powers.
Oh,
What you
no.
think around and stuff. It's yeah.
Steve Don, fifth hole gets me every time. I like it.
The fifth.
Yeah, get him to say it all the time. I'm going to say Richo's swing is a cross between John Daly and Peter Senior. Anybody else see it? It's like if Gary Sweet was pretending to be John Daly and a cross between that and Peter Senior.
I never take much sense Peter Senior's swing. I think it's the little bit at the end that maybe. Because he sort of stands up and has a bit of a look where it's
Greg
going.
C, stuff you. No, I'm just joking. PGA Australia's award for the most excuses in 6 holes. Winner, Alan Staines. Yes, I do. I play a character. I play a shit golf pro out of luck who just loves making excuses about the lack of talent that he does not have.
I don't know.
Did I just sum up myself?
I'm just too busy. I'm concentrating.
You're concentrating on your own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you sound like me on the golf course, except I have no talent. Greg, nor do I, mate. Thanks for the questions and the shit stirring and the bit of banter. I love it. It's
Mate.
very, 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 very.
I blame my golf game with the price of land. Because if land was cheaper, they could make fairways wider.
Mate, love
And
it.
then I'd go, all right.
I just saw Freddie. I had a photo of Freddie on here.
Freddie, g'day Freddie, how you going, mate?
Freddie won't be watching, so whatever. If you have an issue with me putting this up, that's okay. I will blur it out afterwards, but that's okay.
Mate, good looking dude.
Good looking fella.
Yep,
There you go, old Freddie.
yep.
TaylorMade sponsor colourway shirt. I like it. And I also have another photo of him, which I said I'd never actually put out, but I don't know.
The nude one.
Yeah, it is a nude one.
No.
Names. Here we go. Here it is. Here is the second photo of said human being.
Nice.
Good one. Love it.
Actually,
Freddie's
when
a great
when
fella.
When I said about the worst swing, we actually got like quite a lot of comments with that.
I know, it was good.
Yeah. No, so
Who was your favourite?
Oh, I can't remember. There was things like, not the worst swing.
No, there was more. Like there was
heaps.
It's too far gone. Too far gone. Thanks for the questions. More questions would be great. There you go. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed Ashgrove. Ashgrove was good fun.
Yeah, no, Ashgrove's very good. Good
fun.
calls.
Yeah.
Yep. Worthwhile having a hit.
Awesome. More questions would be great. Love it.
What
Love
superhero
interaction.
hero would you be?
No, the question wasn't asked to me, mate. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm asking.
Oh. Dirk Diggler. Is he a superhero?
No, mate. No, you'd be Wonder Woman. When I grew up,
Gal Gadot is lovely.
when I grew up, it was probably a cross between Shintaro, the
Yeah,
samurai,
okay, go on.
and the $6 Million Man, because he was pretty big when I grew up.
Well, I can't have
The only problem with that was I didn't want to get my legs chopped off to become a $6 Million Man.
That's true. Because your legs are very pretty.
But that was good. They're talking about remaking it.
Yep.
So
Steve Austin.
Marky Mark's going to do it.
Steve Austin. Isn't that amazing how things just go around? I literally said Dirk Diggler and you said Mark Wahlberg. You know, it's
Well,
just
he's
like
been
things
in
go.
everything.
I know.
What
How
else
good
has
is
he
he?
been in?
How good is he?
What
How
else?
many movies would be better if Mark Wahlberg was in it?
He's been in everything. He was Planet of the Apes. He was.
Go on.
I don't know,
The other guys with Will Ferrell. Hopefully you like that.
He was in Transformers.
Yes, he was.
Um,
Shooter. As
Shooter.
bubbly swagger.
Well, he's been in a couple of things. He was in Shooter. He was in the last Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor. Very good.
Yep.
movie.
Lone Survivor.
He's been in a lot of movies.
He's been heaps and heaps.
I like Mark.
Yeah, no.
Seems like a good fella. Gets up at 4:30 most days. 4 o'clock. He's getting it done. Getting out there. Getting jacked.
His brother's pretty good too.
Donnie. Yes, he was also in New Kids on the Block.
Yep, he was in that. He was in Band of Brothers.
Yes, he was in he was in.
He was in that Blue Bloods.
Blue. That's,
Yep.
Yep.
That's a pretty good series. Good old Tom Selleck. Magnum
Tom.
PI.
Yeah, you did.
You know,
You said that. That's the superhero Richo wishes he was.
Skippy.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. That's part 2. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy
Yes.
your golf.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. Yourself. Get out. Have a hit.
Yep.
Yep. Get your missus out.
Yep.
Someone else's.
And smash that like button.
Yes.
But before you do that, smash subscribe, then the bell, then the like button,
Yes.
then
I can't
comment.
wait for them to bring something else in. 'Cause then
They're
you
taking
go,
away likes, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
I think they should just put, I don't know, they'll put something else there,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They'll put a colour code. It'll be green,
It's
green
like,
if you like
it's like
it.
you can't see the number
Yellow.
because, you know,
It hurts people's feelings when you get too little.
yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm okay seeing it.
What if
Just
you
as
get-
many dislikes as you possibly can get.
What if you get too many?
Too many dislikes?
Or too many
There
likes?
can never be too many dislikes.
What about if you get too many likes?
How many's too many?
3?
So more than
Well,
more
it freaks me out because then I go, hang on a minute.
than my wife, my mum, tiny houses.
And then I go, who's that third person?
Yeah, or who's the 4th person?
So that freaks me out a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's be done. I've got
Yep.
to go and put some videos up
Beautiful.
and pick the kids up, more importantly.
Yep. Off to
Oh, but I suppose coming up
Jiu-jitsu.
after yeah, jiu-jitsu. Harrison wants to be Batman, so I can't
Batman.
I can't be Batman.
Did Batman do jiu-jitsu?
Can you say that again?
Jiu-jitsu. What did he do? Because he went up in the mountains, didn't he?
He
Got trained
did.
by
He
some
worked with
monk or something?
yeah, he did.
Yeah. Was it a monk or?
Yes, the guy's gonna. I'm gonna drive home and I'm gonna be saying with Liam Neeson.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
God, what was Liam Neeson's name in Batman Begins?
Mr. Liam?
It's gonna do my head in, but this is why Google's good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I thought
What
that
was Liam Neeson's character's name in Batman Begins?
These are the top results.
Oh, Ken Watanabe, Ra's al Ghul. That's him. That's him.
Yep. Good movie.
Great.
Good actor too.
Liam Neeson's fantastic.
Yep. Very good.
Now this is right at the end of the video. No one's watching it. This chair. Liam Neeson
Yep.
had some controversy.
What?
A couple of years ago, maybe.
What?
Okay, so you don't know the story.
I'm not sure.
Look,
He got his daughter back, didn't he?
He did a couple of times.
You know, he used to go out with Helen Mirren.
Mirren, who wouldn't? I'd love to.
Yeah, they lived together. For
Helen's
a while.
lovely.
Yeah.
Right, so there's controversy. So he did say, and again, look, this is just what happened. He, as a young person, a female friend of his got raped by some by some black men. So then he said on national TV he wanted, like back then, he wanted to go out and look to kill a black man, any black man, whoever, it didn't matter who did it.
I remember that.
And he got criticised and ridiculed and absolutely punished for it. He goes, at the time I felt so much for my friend being raped, and that's I wanted to seek revenge. And I didn't do it, I didn't act on it. I wanted to, and I went out to look at doing it, but he never did. So he got ridiculed for it. He goes, I changed from that. I forgave and whatever else from there, but because he came out and said what he thought 20, 30, 40 years ago, whatever it was in the 80s, he got absolutely ridiculed of being a racist. I don't agree with that. Like, I mean,
Well, some people change, like.
yeah, this is the thing. There's redemption. Like, you should have some redemption.
Well, they keep telling us to be more forgiving and bits and pieces.
And
then
reflect and look
when
back.
People do stand up and say, look, that was me back then.
And that was
it's
wrong
not
of me.
now.
That was wrong with me. It was for a week or two period or whatever it was.
Yeah.
From then he grew from that, right? So I find that strange how he comes out and says something that yes he thought, and yes it was a bad thing if he was to kill somebody or get into a fight to do that. He didn't actually do that, but he's being honest with everybody by coming out and saying, I thought that, didn't do it, and that's not me. That's stupid me.
You've seen the film clip of old Johnny from the Ku Klux Klan.
No.
So old Johnny used to he was in the Ku Klux Klan, and the film's out there. Right. And he talks about this old dark preacher, right? And he give him a hard time, right?
Oh, you have told me the story.
Yeah, and he always...
But before we go on to that, Dave Chappelle's The Black White Supremacist. You've seen that?
Yep.
It's funny, it's hilarious. Dave Chappelle's
Yeah.
brilliant. American History X.
Yeah.
Great movie, similar to this story.
Yep.
Edward Norton. If you want to be on the channel, just let us know.
But
Sounds like a good fellow.
he gave this preacher a hard time all the time. Ring him up. We're going to burn your church down. We're going to do this. We're going to do that.
Sorry, there's a Ku Klux Klan member talking to a black
To
preacher.
a black priest, and he'd go, Johnny, it's you. He goes, no. He goes, I love you, Johnny. He always said, and he goes, you know it's me. He goes, I know you, Johnny. Right, and he always threatened. He even burnt the church down.
Johnny did.
So Johnny went and burnt the church down, right? And he rang him, and he goes, see what I've done? You're next. And he goes, Johnny, I don't care. It's just a church. He goes, I love you, Johnny. And for years, and it just frustrated him to hell. And one day they were in a diner, right? And he was sitting there, the preacher eating some chicken, and old Johnny and his mates were there, and he gave him a hard time, and he goes, think very carefully, your next move, he said, whatever you do to that chicken, he said, I'm going to do to you. And he said he picked up the piece of chicken and kissed it. And all his mates killed themselves laughing, and old Johnny was so embarrassed. But you know, after that, he went and because he always said, I love you, Johnny. I don't care, Johnny. Doesn't matter. Right? In the end, they become great friends. And Johnny went to him and went, do you know what? How can you still be so nice to me? I've been so awful to you all these years. And he goes, even burnt your church down. And he said, because I know inside there was a decent bloke. He just knew that would come out. Now they're great friends.
Yep.
Been friends forever. And John Wayne doesn't hold any of that against him, even though he was in the Ku Klux Klan. And obviously, like I said, to the point where he burned his church down. But there's a story of the two people that, by the fact that he just went, you know what, I know you're a good fella, Johnny. I know that you are. I believe that you are. And eventually one day, it took him a while, but eventually he went, what the hell am I doing?
Why do we have such profound words to say right at the end of videos?
Don't know.
Don't know, but at the end of the day, hopefully
But
people
like
are
I said,
watching because you're right. Like that is.
And people can look. He would have grown up in that time.
Yeah, it's
small
an
town
environment. Yeah.
Not a lot of other African Americans around. So you know, you get a bit influence on what you come across and bits and pieces, and unfortunately, and
Yeah, but again, so then Johnny, he was doing the wrong thing. You know, I mean, a lot of people would agree, a lot of people wouldn't. But he then realised that he's being nice to me, regardless of what I do to him. But that's what the world needs.
maybe this bloke's all right.
A little bit more love, pretty much.
And maybe, and that's eventually what he went was, whatever I do to this bloke, I put crosses in his front yard on fire.
I'd have to kill him for him not to care, and even then, it's like I don't want to do
And
it.
even that, he went, you know, whatever, Johnny, you do whatever you need to do. But he knew that inside that, he always could see in him that somewhere inside of him, this was just a front on the outside. And sometimes it is. Sometimes we're just scared.
I don't know if it's a front, right? So like he probably meant
there's
everything he
a lot
said.
of
He was
scare,
probably
like,
so
if you
much
have a
into
look
it.
back at, like, the world's opened up so much more. But if you look back at years ago, like certainly here in Australia, like they went through World War II with, say, the Japanese. No one really knew any Japanese people. So it was very easy to look at them that they could have been from the moon.
Well, that's right. I suppose different in comparison.
Like as
to
the
what you know,
world's
right?
opened up and we've come across more people and different cultures and bits and pieces.
So just because you're different doesn't mean you're wrong or
Well, I
bad
suppose there's
or-
always that wariness of something that's
I suppose
different,
that,
isn't
but
it?
that's in us, isn't it? Like,
See,
like
see, if
let's
you-
say tribes, right?
See, if
You go from different tribes and see
different animals. You know, there's different animals that will never ever attack you, right? But of course, if you've never
But
come
you only
across
know that by experience.
that's right, or that you've come across, or you know something about those animals.
Or
But
been
otherwise,
told.
you stand there and go, oh, look at that animal. And you see it, don't you, with kids with dogs and cats and bits and pieces, because they had no exposure to those animals.
Yes.
They make the animal worse by being frightened.
Yeah.
So they sort of go, and of course the dog picks that sense up, and then of course he starts barking and carry on, and then all hell breaks
I
loose.
suppose we have victims of our own environment.
Yeah, and as we slowly building and moving towards people, and you know,
At the core of it, we're all pretty much the same. That's what's crazy
same.
about it. That's what I don't
do
get.
you know I've seen enough blood. It's all red.
It's yep.
It doesn't matter. Right? There's an old song by what's his name, Ronnie Dunn, and old country song, Bleed Red. And he's right, we all bleed red. It's all the same. It doesn't matter. Except the Kiwis. Well, there's black. They're all black through and through. I'll tell you that.
All black. Nah.
They don't bleed. Yeah. What's his name? I'll tell you. Freddie will tell you.
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
yeah, I'll bet you if he cuts himself, it's mate, all blacks. It's all blacks right through to their heart. I'm not saying that's bad.
No.
Good thing, but no. Ultimately, and most people, I've come across so many different people over the years. There are some people that are bad, and there are some people that are mad, but overall, most people just want to live
Yep.
and just, do you know what I mean? They want to raise their families, want to spend some time with friends, they want to do some stuff. Majority of people, that's just what they want to do. And I just give them the opportunity to do that.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. I think we'll band together, move forward together,
Stop shouting me down, Richo.
move forward together, and hey,
Agree. Richo for Prime Minister.
the Al Staines
Party.
peace movement.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I find it really funny. Like, so I get
Here we go. We're
now.
going.
Do you know, like all these places, and they go, "Oh, we're all for peace, we're all for peace," but then they're all violent.
Yeah, then they're violent. They're yelling and screaming.
and
It's
they're
like,
yelling and
no.
screaming, and then they're going, "Well, I won't listen to your opinion," and do you know what? And then, of course, then it all splits, doesn't it? Well, you're yelling at us, so you mustn't like Hindus, and you're yelling at us, so you mustn't like women, and then they're yelling back, and everyone's like moving all these different directions. Like, I don't know, I just don't understand why we just don't move
Get
forward.
along.
Do you know the one thing that amazes
Jesus.
me in my life, and if anyone's watching this, and probably no one
No one is.
right? No one is.
Yeah.
You look at the billions of dollars we spend on lots of different things. So, $400 billion
What are your
a
thoughts
year.
on NASA getting so much money? No, don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you're a tinfoil hat man. There you
Yeah,
go.
I don't mind that. I think it's good to explore
Oh, yeah,
beyond
yeah,
it. Because
Started by
because
Werner von Braun. But anyway,
there is a thing
we have
beyond
10
time.
minutes of
There's-
10 minutes left.
There's,
from the memory
there's
card.
something beyond time and space, hyperspace. So,
Love.
well,
That's what Interstellar said.
That's in there.
I
Somewhere.
think that's what Interstellar said.
But if you look at the money we
The
spend,
fifth dimension is
so
love.
$400 billion a year, right, on arguing about climate change and no one actually doing anything,
Yes.
right? So this is just all. going
Don't
on
come at
about-
me with problems.
Right.
Come at me with solutions.
But you know that they could feed, water, and house every person in the world for 50 billion, and we don't do it. I just don't understand. I don't understand why there are still places in the world that don't have clean water. One of the biggest reasons why
It's not good for
people
making money,
die-
Richard.
People die and are sick is because of not having clean water,
Hmm.
and I don't understand that. So we can do all this stuff. Do you know what we can get 50 million bombs at 50,000 a hit and fly them up someone's backside for no reason at all, but we can't put a roof over someone's head and give them some clean water.
Mate, I know.
I just don't get. I don't
And
understand
we can
that
all
the
go
world.
vegan and save water and grain
I don't
and stuff
understand
for
how the
people.
world is so advanced and we have so much stuff. Like I said, Do you know what? I could sit here and fire a rocket up your ass like
Greediness, mate. That's what it is.
While
It's
you're at Sanctuary
bullshit.
Cove playing golf and you go, what's that? Oh, jeez, a rocket's just
Yeah.
blown up in bum. Yet, like I said, people still live like that. I don't know. I just think that if we're all banded together, surely.
Surely.
Pollution, there's one. Right? So, 90% of the world's pollution comes from 4 rivers. Why don't we just clean those 4 rivers?
Well, how's that word?
90% of the world's pollution in the ocean comes from
Right.
4 main rivers.
So, like, the cities
So
along
if
those
all-
rivers chucking shit
if
or
all
whatever.
the apparently civilized nations in the world with all their technology and everything else, well, why don't we just say to those people that own those 4 rivers, hey, we'll come in and put some filter system or clean it or whatever.
I think there's a Swedish fella trying to do that.
Yeah, but if you did that with those 4 rivers, that cuts the ocean's pollution down by 90%.
Complex problems solved by simple solutions.
I just think we work together. We have the means.
Mate,
to
I
work
know, but that's
together.
not good for making money and scare tactics for people on the other side of the camera to then go purchase stuff and then just not live properly and then have to work and then
Purchase.
what's that?
What do you purchase?
Scare tactics, mate. You have to purchase because you feel like life's going to end. Like climate extinction, rebellion, mate. Climate extinction. Well, it's going to happen in 4 days.
The world is going to end.
I know. Eventually.
Well, not the world.
Earth.
Well,
Life is the way it is.
Our world. Yeah.
I know.
Unless you're transhuman.
Transhuman.
So they'll take your mind and put it into like a machine.
Oh, like Johnny Depp in Transcendence.
You know, they can
The movie
put it into,
Transcendence,
Like,
it's like
bubbly
freaking very
water
good.
and shit like that.
What we already are in a simulation.
Are we?
Yeah.
I like the Truman Show.
Almost. My existence is my existence, and I've got an existence
So the
bubble.
sky's going to open up and dude's going to fall
I've got
down
an
the
existence
ladder.
bubble here, and then you're close enough to me, so you're in my world. So my existence bubble could be maybe for what I see. You know what I mean? So that we then cross over. There is other people on the side of this.
It's not hyperspace.
There's other people on the side of this camera, right?
You love hyperspace.
I do love hyperspace. Other people on the side of the camera. We see comments. That's only digital. I don't know if that's real. It might not be real, Richo.
I'm sending them just to make you feel good.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's you. It's other people. Mate, this is all
Do you know
digital.
all the
We're in
all
a
the
simulation.
likes?
You want to do mushrooms together?
You know all the likes? They're not real.
No, they're not.
I've seen them all. No one's watching this at all. Not one person. It's just me watching it over
It's just
and over.
numbers. It's just numbers.
Yeah, I just keep flicking the numbers up.
That's
There's
what
no
I mean,
one out
mate.
there.
Hello, hello, Richo. Oh,
It's
mate.
just me and your mum.
Does that mean you're my dad?
Like. Well, your dad would do it, but yeah, he couldn't. He doesn't want
No, he doesn't care.
to. No. He said, I'm not doing that. I'm not encouraging him. He said,
No. Yeah, exactly.
No,
We
no.
already want him to get a real job.
Yep. He goes, yep. Had an opportunity to get a real job. Yep. No. Now he's living in a bubble world.
That's what I mean. We're all in a bubble, mate. A simulation, mate. Every time you wake up, it's reset itself. Oh, mate.
Oh, like Groundhog Day.
There is a theory, and again, we've got 5 minutes left on the memory card, so we're going to have to finish up soon. Groundhog Day, the movie, somebody thought about it based on the amount of experience or how many times he went over and over and over and over and over. And I know it's a movie, so it's like that, blah, blah, blah. But for him to get it right or whatever, they reckon it was about 30 years. He went over and over that one day for 30 years.
What about Deja Vu?
The movie Deja Vu.
No, have you ever had that?
Oh, God.
Hey?
Yeah, go on.
No, have you?
Yeah,
You have.
lots.
I know, it's freaky, isn't it?
It is freaky, and I've also had dreams that have literally had turned up exactly what happened in a dream. Often. So it's like a dream, and I had a situation, I go, so that's sort of the deja vu moment, and then it plays out how it is. So does that mean fate? Does that mean I can change it? Or does that mean it's just going to happen regardless?
But I've had jobs in the ambulance where I'm standing in someone's lounge and, like, what's in the lounge and the person,
Like things are set up
and I go, I've been here before.
in a dream, or
I
you just go,
don't
so
know.
do you go, I've
But
dreamt
you know,
it?
the funny thing
and then
is,
it's there, or you
that's
just there?
cool if I had been to that house before. But I'm looking at it going, I've never ever been to this house before.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
you've never
standing
been there, but it feels
never
real.
never been there before, and I'm standing here and just have this fleeting moment where you go, I've already lived this moment. I've already been in this exact spot with you sitting there, and that there.
but nothing
And
prior.
it's
So
just-
there's no dream.
No.
Like you just walk in. So for me, it's the
And
same
just to have
feeling.
this fleeting moment, and you just go, "Oh, this is all."
It's the
I've
same
done this
feeling.
before.
It's the same feeling for me, but I actually dream it. So
No, I haven't dreamed.
yeah. So
before.
I have a dream,
It
and
just-
then in months, whenever
it's just
week,
out
2
of the
days,
blue,
whenever
and you just go, "I've been here for
I've
this
gone.
exact."
I dreamt that the other week.
I've been here for this exact moment somewhere.
What is that?
Deja vu.
Yeah, but what is that?
But-
Is that a glitch in the matrix, or is it
I'm not really sure.
you're a psychic?
But it's interesting, and like I said, it's at places I know I've never been before. So I may well have seen that person. I might have seen them in the street or something like that. Who knows? But I have never ever been inside their room and you have
in that situation.
that passing moment where you go, "Yep, the way everything is here, I've been here on this exact moment somewhere."
Yep.
So it's like
Comment below on that. No one's watching, but comment below on that if it's happened to you. Like it has, I'm sure it has. But what is that? Is that parallel universes crossing over? Is that simulation, a glitch in the matrix? Is that psychic abilities? Is that?
just glitching my brain. It's, I
Eh,
don't know. Don't know.
I think we're all meant for
Then you
more,
sort
mate.
of go, "Oh,
Interesting, hey.
well, we'll start on that another day. Afterlife.
Let's start at Ricky Gervais.
Oh, no, I meant the real afterlife.
Oh, how do we do that?
I don't know.
Do we have to set up like a suicide pact?
No, I'll just give you a ring.
I'll give you a
I'll
ring.
let you know.
The Ring, the movie The Ring.
No,
oh
I'll give you-
no!
I'll give you a ring.
Don't do
I'll
that.
give
Don't watch
I'll
the
send
bloody.
you a text when I get there.
Go on,
Yeah.
Richo from the afterlife.
Yep.
All right, 1 minute's left on the memory card. Let's finish up.
Put it in my hand. So I can go, "Ow,
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm with the big fella.
Where?
With the big fella.
What's he look like?
Big beard and we're playing golf."
Does he have a good swing? Is it perfect?
You reckon it would be,
That's what I'm saying. Or does it
mean-
look like yours?
eh? And with all those people...
Is a perfect swing yours? That's what it is. God
I
of the
don't
Jews or
know.
whatever. He's
I
there.
don't know, but I mean, you look at all the people gone before us.
Did he shoot
I
a
mean,
better round than Kim Jong Un,
He'd do what he wants. I mean, he'd be
or would it be so normal?
He'd be part of water. He'd never lose the ball. He'd go, "He entered the dam." He'd go, "No, I haven't." Get over here.
There it is.
Shoof. Water be
We've
gone.
got a couple of seconds left on there. As you can see, it says 1 minute left on there. So
It's,
if it does shoot itself and kick off, thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
I reckon
More
it'd
would
be
be
good.
great. But we'll be keep on talking
He'd be a good
regardless.
golfer. He'd have all those blokes up there now. He would have got best tips or Benny Hogan.
Yeah,
Like he would, you know.
I agree.
I reckon he'd be going good. And no one would be going to beat him. I reckon even Ben Hogan pull a few shots.
You reckon? Yeah. Final 2 holes, just sort of going.
Right.
Oh, you just hit a pipe.
The big fella.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
geez, sorry, man.
Norman style.
Block that out to the right. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to beat him, would you?
Just for bragging rights once. You reckon he'd condemn you after that?
Could do.
Yeah, maybe that's why people wouldn't want to. Oh, we're down to 0.
Beautiful.
I don't know. It'll just stop itself, like eventually.
Oh, will it?
Or,
Oh, alright.
like, do you want me to turn it off before it does that, or do you want it to just crap itself?
No, we can do whatever.
I don't know. I mean,
Yep.
this is the thing about fate, is it?
Yep.
So if this is fate, it's fate or destiny. Is it free will? So if I go and turn that off, did I actually do that? Or was I going to do it anyway? Or if I then contemplate doing it and then do it, or if I go do it now, I don't know. Is that free will?
Don't know.
Or fate? So if I went to do that now, or wait, and then I do it, or it just turns off. I don't know. It's free will. Free will or fate? That could be a conversation that we can have at some stage.
Don't know.
And it's not that it matters, but it's like, wow.
Fate. Well, it's another one.
It's a thought experiment. Think about it. Comment
Fate.
below on what you think.
Whatever happens, who knows?
That's what I mean. Who knows? It just does what it does.
A lot of things, some things just...
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's what you say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See it.